Hi everyone, Namaste. I hope all of you understand my last video classes. Now I am going to explain another important topic, that is reactive intermediates. It is the most important topic in organic chemistry. So what exactly reactive intermediates and how they are useful, the totally I will explain. The reactive intermediates in organic chemistry, not only in organic chemistry, in any physical chemistry or inorganic chemistry also, we see number of reactions. So in any reactions, there is a formation of some intermediate will be takes place during the course of that reaction, which means first reactant converted to intermediate, further intermediate converted to product. So these reactive intermediates are very short-lived species, and this does not be seen in the direct equation. Only we can observe in the mechanism of the equation. So what are the reactive intermediates? Reactive intermediates can be classified to a number of types like carbocations, carbanions, carbon periodicals, carbene, nitrines, benzenes. There are a number of reactive intermediates are there. One by one we will see. The first one is carbocations. So carbocations means carbon positive bearing species. Wherever carbon has positive charge, that space we call carbocation. Example, C has 3 positive charge. So this methyl molecule having positive charge is simply we call carbocation. This is also carbocation since carbon having positive charge. This is also carbocation. This is also carbocation. So all are carbocations because carbon having positive charge, that species is called carbocation. Now all carbocations are electron deficient in nature because positive charge means loss of electrons. So there is some electron deficiency in any carbocation. So carbocations are electron deficient in nature. Now see this, all these are carbocation. This carbon positive charge does not attach to any other carbon, but here this carbon positive charge attached to another alkyl group. Since alkyl group is a electron donor group, now see this, here carbocation does not attach to any group, here carbocation attached to one alkyl group. That's why this carbocation is called primary carbocation. Now here this carbocation attached to two alkyl groups, that's why this is called secondary carbocation. Here this carbocation attached to three alkyl group, that's why this is called tertiary carbocation. Here it is attached to no other group, that's why this is simply we can say super primary carbocation. So carbocations can be classified to primary, secondary, tertiary, depends upon how many alkyl groups attached to the carbocation. So all these are carbocations. Now as I said, carbocations are electron deficient in nature because there is a positive charge in all these species. Now this deficiency, if we decrease, the stability of carbocations will be increased. Here in this superprimary carbocation, no other alkyl group is attached. But here in the primary carbocation, there is a one alkyl group is attached, methyl group. Since alkyl groups are electron donor groups, they can donate electrons to the carbocation. So due to donating of electrons, the deficiency of carbocation will be decreases and the stability will be increased, which means primary carbocation is more stable than the superprimary carbocation. Similarly, in the secondary carbocation, there are two alkyl groups are attached. Either it can donate or it can donate electrons. The deficiency will be decreased and stability will be increased more. So secondary is more stable than the primary. Similarly, tertiary, three alkyl group attachments are there. That's why it is highly stable. So this is the order of stability of carbocations. So more the electron donating groups, more the stability of the carbocation. This is according to plus I effect, positive inductive effect. Now these are the carbocation stability order. This is only applicable to alkyl groups. However, if any benzene is adjacent to the carbocation or any alkene is adjacent to carbocation, there is possibility of resonance and the stability of carbocations will be further increased. So this is a benzene adjacent to the carbocation. So this pi bond can be donated to this. The positive charge will be decreased. The resonance will be more the resonance, the more the stability of the carbocation. So this is called benzyl carbocation, which is highly stable even than the alkyl. That is due to resonance. Similarly, if the carbocation attached to double bond, so this double bond can be rotated like this. The positive charge will be decreased. This is also more stable. This is called allyl carbocation, and this is called benzyl carbocation. So carbocation stability further increased during the resonance. Similarly, if any cyclopropyl group is present adjacent to the carbocation, the stability is further increased because the cyclopropane group is always exhibit strain. Due to this strain, the bond is always rotated like this. So this is called sigma bond resonance. The stability will be further increased. So the overall order of this stability will be cyclopropyl is highly stable carbocation. Further, benzene simply I am representing with pH. If three phenyl groups are adjacent to the carbocation, that is highly stable. Alkyl group I am representing with R. This is a tertiary alkyl group. So this is the overall order of stability of carbocations. The cyclopropyl carbocations are always highly stable due to strain, and phenyl carbocations or allyl carbocations are highly stable due to resonance, and alkyl groups are also, this is due to positive inductive effects. This is the overall order. Highest is cyclopropyl carbocation. After that, so 3 benzene rings adjacent to carbocation, 2 benzene rings adjacent to carbocation. After that, tertiary alkyl group. After that, benzyl carbocation, allyl carbocation, secondary, primary, and superprimary. So this is the stability order of carbocations. So I hope you understand carbocations. So carbocations means carbon positive charge species. This can be stabilized by electron donating group, since these are electron deficient compounds. At the same time, carbocations are sp2 hybridized compounds, and these are exhibit planar shape. This is also most important. Carbocations are sp2 hybridization and exhibit planar geometry. So this is about carbocations. Now second one we will see carbanions. As we know, carbocations are carbon positive charge species. So carbanions are carbon negative species, which means wherever carbon have negative charge, that is called carbanion. So all these are carbanions. As usual, this will be super primary carbanion, this will be primary carbanion, and this will be secondary, and this will be tertiary carbanion. So carbanions can again classified to primary, secondary, tertiary, and super primary. Now carbanions having negative charge. Negative charge means extra electrons, which means these are electron rich species. Now see this. Here in primary carbanion, there is a one alkyl attachment. As I said before, alkyl is a electron donor, so it can donate electrons. The richness will be further increased. The stability will be decreased. Hence, carbanion stability is decreased by electron donating alkyl groups. That's why super primary is more stable than the primary. Further here, two donating groups, stability further decreased. So primary is more stable than the secondary. Similarly, secondary is more stable than the primary. So this is opposite order to carbocations. Since carbocations are positive species, whereas carbanions are negative species. So this is the stability order. As usual, if any benzene group is present adjacent to carbanion, or any alkene is present adjacent to carbanion, their stability further increased due to resonance. So the overall order must be tertiary phenyl, secondary phenyl, primary phenyl, that means benzyl. After that, allyl. After that, alkyne carbanion. Triple bond is more stable carbanion. After that, double bond, and after that, super primary, secondary, and tertiary. Tertiary is very less stable, whereas tertiary phenyl is more stable. This is due to resonance. So this is the overall order of carbanions. And carbanions exhibit sp3 hybridization and exhibit pyramidal shape. This is about carbanions. Carbocations are sp2, carbanions are sp3 hybridization. The third one is carbon free radicals. So free radicals means this does not contain any charge, either positive charge or negative charge does not contain. These are neutral species. So carbon free radicals are carbon neutral species. This can be classified to CH3. The radical must be represented with dot. So all these are carbon free radicals. As usual, it is super primary, it is primary, it is secondary, it is tertiary. Now in this carbon free radical, the carbon radical contains always 7 electrons. See this, in this C has 3. There are 3 hydrogen atoms and 1 electron. One bond is equal to 2 electrons, which means the valence shell of carbon contains total 7 electron. So because of 7 electron, it is lesser than the octet. That's why carbon free radicals also electron deficient in nature, like carbocations. So carbocations also electron deficient, carbon free radicals also electron deficient. So the only difference is these are neutral species and carbocations are positive species. The overall stability order is also similar to carbocations because all are electron deficient. The donating group increases the stability of the carbon free radicals. So tertiary is more stable, after that secondary, after that primary, super primary is less stable. The overall order stability is also similar to carbocations. So these are carbocations, carbanions, carbon free radicals. So this is also sp2 hybridization and exhibit planar shape. Since there is an unpaired electron in the carbon free radical, carbon free radicals are paramagnetic in nature, whereas carbanions and carbocations must be diamagnetic. Now the fourth one is carbenes. Carbenes are carbon divalent neutral species. Carbon divalent means carbon contains only 2 bonds and there is a one lone pair. This is simply called carbene. It can be attached to any other atom. So this is carbene, carbon divalent neutral species. Wherever carbon contains 2 bonds and one lone pair, that is simply called carbenes. So carbenes can be formed by number of reactions. Example, if you are taking chloroform with base, whenever chloroform and base are present, there is a formation of carbenes will be takes place. So this K plus will be take Cl minus and OH will extract hydrogen and the remaining will be CCl2. So this is simply called carbene. So carbenes again classified to 2 types. One is the singlet carbene, another one is the triplet carbene. The singlet carbene means if the 2 electrons present in the same orbital, that is called singlet carbene. If the 2 electrons present in different orbital, that is called triplet carbene. So in singlet carbene, the electrons must be present in same orbitals with opposite spin. In triplet carbene, the electrons must be present in different orbitals. So this is triplet carbene and this is singlet carbene. The singlet carbene exhibit sp2 hybridization and shape must be bend shape, as triplet carbene exhibit sp hybridization. The shape must be linear shape. This is about carbenes. Carbenes are carbon divalent neutral species. Wherever carbon has 2 bonds and one lone pair, that is called carbene. Carbenes can be singlet, that is sp2 hybridization and pairing of electrons, and triplet, that is unpairing of electrons, sp hybridization, linear shape. The triplet is more stable and compare with singlet because there is no repulsions between the electrons. Here the electronic repulsions will be takes place. That's why this is less stable and this is more stable. So this is about carbenes. Carbenes mostly participate in number of organic reactions like Carbylamine Remer-Tiemann reactions. Insertion, cyclization, etc. So all these reactions will form by using carbons. Carbylamine Remer-Tiemann reactions will learn in the organic reactions. And insertion means, simply say this: I am taking ethane molecule. If this is treated with carbene, then it is converted to propane, which means this carbene is inside the alkane molecule. So alkanes homologous rates can be increased by using carbenes. This reaction is called insertion reaction. Similarly, cyclization means alkenes react with carbenes, forms cycloalkanes. So this carbene will be added to this pi bond. Cyclization will be takes place, formation of cyclopropane. This process is called cyclization. So this is about carbenes. Another reactive intermediate is nitrins. Nitrins also similar to carbenes, but here this is nitrogen monovalent neutral species. Wherever nitrogen is contained one bond and neutrality will be there, that is called nitrin. So it can be generated by decomposition of N3H hydrozoic acid, which on decomposition nitrogen gas will be released and formation of nitrin will be takes place. So there are number of reactions to generate these nitrins. Simply nitrins are nitrogen monovalent species. These are also classified to singlet and triplet. As usual, triplet is more stable than the singlet. So this is about nitrins. Another important is benzene. So benzenes are benzene triple bonded compounds. So there is a triple bond in benzene, that is called simply benzene. So these benzenes are formed during the nucleophilic substitution of a aromatic compounds. Example, if we are taking chlorobenzene, if this is treated with sodamide NaNH2, the product must be NH2. So this reaction is formed by using benzene intermediate. So first in this reaction, hydrogen will be removed adjacent to the chlorine atom. So NH3 will be formed and chlorine will be removed and formation of benzene intermediate. Like this. This is benzene intermediate, and further this benzene intermediate will combine with NH3 NH2 so both are same, but however any other substituent is present, the both products will be different. So Wherever halogen is removed, only that attachment is called elimination addition reaction, and adjacent to the halogen attachment of NH2 will be takes place. This is called Sine substitution. So this is about benzenes. I hope all of you understand about reactive intermediates. Thank you.